Oklahoma will be on defense for their head coach, Bob Stoops, who's with Arlen Swan. Swanee?
Thank you, Brad. Coach, you played a tough schedule getting here. Is this the most game-tested football team in the country? You'll soon know.
I believe so. With the Big 12 championship game, having to play a great Kansas State team twice and beat them twice, and Nebraska, Texas, all the big games we've had, our players are ready for this.
In your last private moment before you put on that cap as a head coach and your game face to get your team ready, what was your thought about what had to be done tonight?
I think I'll keep that between me and the good Lord.
Coach, good luck to you. One thing we're guaranteed is that after this game is over, the winner, the head coach's name will be Bob, and Jack Arute is with the other Bob Bowden.
Thanks, Lynn. This man here is a long-time student of history. Coach, I know you travel all over the world. Historic proportions of the Orange Bowl. It's been the best of times and the worst of times for you. Did you talk to your team at all about the history behind this game?
Well, I've told them the games that we've played here, the fact that we've never beaten Oklahoma here, and what it would mean to win this ball game, yeah.
Coach, when you take a look at all of the hype about your team going into this game, and yet you're number 2, is that a plus or a minus?
Well, I guess it balances off. I mean, they're concerned about us being favorite, and we're concerned about them being number 1. We got to beat them to win a national championship.
Good luck, Coach.
Hey, thank you very much.
Brad?
Thanks, Jack. And Swanee, back-to-back championships is not something easily accomplished, though Oklahoma has done it twice. Now Florida State wants to join that illustrious group you see on screen. Bobby Bowden going for number 3. Bob Stoops going for number 1. Tim Duncan about set to go to the football. 67th FedEx Orange Bowl and a packed house in Miami. We're underway. Tallman Gardner 5 yards deep will take a knee, and Florida State snap. First down, Florida State. Opening play of the ball game. They'll start in the eye with Travis Mater at the tail. Play fake, Wenke goes out to a wide open Truesbell at midfield. Slips, keeps his footing, and cuts to the 44-yard line. They'll work from the gun.
Here they come.
Oklahoma with their first blitz. They flare it out. Anquan Bolden, did he make the catch? Oklahoma showed blitz, backed out of it. Wenke flares out in the flat to Miner, who makes a sensational catch, but he's only going to get about 2 yards because Michael Thompson is the artist in all of college football. On a 2nd and 3. Heupel pumps, pulls it down, and goes down. They stuff him in the middle of the field, and a loss. Heupel from the gun. Josh fires, and it is almost intercepted. Out at 6. Wenke was 3 for 3 on the opening drive. Comes up firing here and had it batted down at 36. Wenke from the gun. Plenty of time. On the roll, pump fakes again, and now nobody open, and Oklahoma's going to drag him down.
And they got him where they wanted him. They went to a 3-man line. Mark Richt, the offensive coordinator, said, expect something different.
3 receivers to the near side. Now the shift is on with Mackey and Savage trotting out into the slot on the left. So they completely switch sides with their receivers, and Heupel on first down. Quarterback draw. No, he's going to throw it. Got a man open across the middle, across the 30. And a fumble. Loose ball. Out at the 47-yard line. Woolfolk dropped it. Florida State says they have it. And they do.
One of the problems the last 4 games.
Goes to Florida State courtesy of their defense. Wenke, safety blitz coming. He goes down the middle and he throws it. Intercepted by Torrance Marshall. Back-to-back picks, and Marshall, the senior linebacker from here in Miami's got it right back to the line of scrimmage at the 47. Well, I guess you could say the Sooners gained some yardage on that play. Looks like he never saw him.
Yeah, it may have been blocked out, but he still should find the receiver. The ball wasn't even going to the receiver. It was so far behind him.
They fake the end around to Savage, and Heupel goes down the middle, and he completes it into Florida State territory for the first time tonight to the 45 to Trent Smith. His tie into the shotgun after being under center on 3rd and 2. He'll throw for it and get it. Inside the 35, and it's Norman. Josh Norman holding on to the ball with both hands. First and goal. Just outside the 9. A trio of wide receivers to the near side. Heupel waits. Now he's going to try to gain it on the ground. Finally, he's planted right at the 10-yard line. Didn't want to risk an interception, and Brian Allen, the defensive captain, Fletcher to hold. It's a 27-yard field goal to try to break our scoreless tie. On the way, and it's good. So the Sooners, courtesy of a Torrance Marshall interception and a long ball from Heupel. That's another third down situation as we look behind the Noles. 3rd and 5. Wenke, again, they flush him out of the pocket. He's going to try to get it on the ground, and he doesn't get there. 2nd down and 5. Heupel, heavy pressure. There's that shovel pass. Quentin Griffin in the open field across midfield. Down to the 44-yard line. One of the most effective plays. Draw play this time, and it's Griffin again. And the little guy who seems to be able to hide behind the big eagle. 2nd down and 10. Just outside the 33. Heupel throws wide open in the middle. Is Mackey again, and Mackey weaves his way for another first. He's perfect in this drive. 5 for 5. Now they go back to the draw, and Quentin Griffin, the little fella, down to the 15-yard. Trent Smith is tight end in a slot on the right side. Curtis Fagan in motion, and Heupel again a scramble pass moving to his left, and it's intercepted. Shouldn't have thrown that one, and Tay Cody's got it going the other way. Cody got away from a big lineman. He's going to be down at about the 28-yard line. This will be, barring a penalty, the final play of the first quarter. Wenke, play action, deep drop, zips it down, complete across the 40, and out to the 43-yard line. Tillman Gardner, Florida State with a first down as the first quarter comes to an end. An ABC Sports presentation of the FedEx Orange Bowl will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations. Oklahoma by a field goal.